Listen to advice and accept instruction, and in the end you will be wise. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Proverbs 19:20-21. I believe that, in guiding us, God deals with us as he dealt with the Israelites as he led them out of Egypt. The first crossing of the sea was made very easy. The guidance could not have been simpler. The east wind blew and divided the sea before the people had to cross. Not so much as a foot was wet, except perhaps by a wind-driven spray. Moreover, it was impossible, as it were, to disobey, since they were pursued by Pharaoh's chariots and horsemen. Exodus 14. But how different it was on the second occasion. The priests had to walk into the strong current of a flooded river, and stand still there. What an order to scoff at, and what a sight it would pose to other men! But it was not until they obeyed without a particle of visible proof that they were doing right and carried the ark right into the river, that the water rolled back before them. Joshua 3. So it may be for us, as we go on with God. You and I may be called again and again to walk right into our own rivers, whatever they may be, to wet our feet in them. We may be called to do what nobody understands except those to whom the word of guidance is given, and with it, his promise too. But understand this, the word must come first, and also his promise. You and I must be sure of what we are called to do, with an inward conviction that absolutely nothing can shake. In my own case, again and again, I have had to wet my feet in the water. Only God and those who have to walk in that path know how hard this kind of faith life can be. But he does know, and when the people around us don't hear the words and the voice we have heard, and only say, "It thunders," then he comes near, and we know him as we never knew him before. It only the next step is clear, then the one thing to do is take it. Don't pledge your Lord or yourself to any steps beyond what you know. You don't see them yet. Once when I was climbing at night, in a forest before there was a made path, I learned what was meant by the words of Psalm 119:105. Your word is a lamp to my feet, and a light for my path. I had only a lantern, and had to hold it very low or I would certainly have slipped on those rough rocks. We don't walk spiritually by electric light, but by a handheld lantern. And a lantern shows only the next step, not several steps ahead.